It's now time for responses. The member from Haliburton-Kawartha Lakes-Brock.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'm pleased to rise today on behalf of the Progressive Conservative Caucus to acknowledge Women's History Month. October is recognized as Women's History Month in Canada, and during this month, we celebrate the contributions that women and girls have made to Canadian history and the lasting impacts these contributions have had on our lives today. This year, we recognize the theme is Her Story, Our Story, celebrating Canadian women. So Ontario's history is rich with examples of women who have made a difference in the world, and all Ontarians can benefit from getting to know the stories of these exceptional women. Over this month, we should not only recognize the women that we have today in all of our ridings that have advanced women's both their rights and their careers and been models for those people in our communities, but we should recognize women who've changed the history for the better and who've paved the way for female advancement in Ontario and in Canada. The famous five, of course, are the pioneers for women in every sector, as they allowed women to be considered persons in the eyes of the law. Without their great contributions to society, women would not be able to become the innovators, the lawmakers, or whatever career that they choose today. Over the years, women have broken through many barriers and pushed through the glass ceiling to become leaders in every part of our society. I have a story from my riding of Haliburton-Kawartha Lakes-Brock about aviation. Lindsay is home to an extraordinary pioneer called Molly Riley, who was born in 1922 and was the first woman in Canada to charter a pilot captain and a corporate pilot. And she is also a member of the Canadian Aviation Hall of Fame. A true pioneer of her time, and Women's History Month aims at honouring women such as Molly. Much has changed for women in Ontario since 1922, but the pursuit for equality is not about landmarks. It's about the desire to be proud of exactly who you are and working hard to achieve success and inspire those around you. So as the critic for women's issues, I'm happy to have had the opportunity in the legislature to speak on Women's History Month and to say we are all looking ahead together.